Hey squad, welcome back to the channel. I hope that this finds you in wonderful, great, excellent spirits. So I am barefaced, so that means that this is a makeup tutorial. So let me put this in the ponytail. Okay, and we're gonna clip the bangs out of my face. And I already have a review posted for this unit. It's part of the Bang lookbook. Ignore my edges. I don't do my edges if I'm wearing units like this. That's the whole purpose, is to plop and go, remember? Okay, so let's go ahead and get this party started. So this is going to be a very simple look. So just like an everyday look that you can wear. Okay, so I'm going to start off with, I'm still using the Matte Lock Infallible primer. I'm remembering this time to put my primer on first. If you saw the previous video, you saw that I completely forgot to put on primer. I was just so excited to try out the foundation that I just completely forgot about that stuff. So I'm going to kind of press it in. It doesn't tell you to press it in, but I'm going to just still press it in onto my face. And then I'm going to smooth it out. Okay, so now that we have that all smooth on, we're going to go in with the Danessa Myricks foundation. Again, I'm in the color N05. So I'm going to do one pump on this side and one pump on this side. The pumps are not even. I did say in that video that I was going to mix this foundation with the Maybelline Superstay because it is a little light. It has that beige undertone, which doesn't match with my neck that has more of a yellow. But I'm going to try it one more time because in the sun it looks fine. But here in the bathroom lighting with the makeup light, the ring light, it made it, the beige really came out. So I'm just going to try this one more again, just to get an idea, and I will come back this time and give you guys kind of my final thoughts on this foundation. Okay, so we're going to let that oxidize on the face, and then we're going to go in using the Crayon Case concealer in the color 08. I need to get some more. I'm running out. We're just going to dot that again. This, just like the Danessa Myricks, this is also a very pigmented product, so a little does go a long way, so don't get too crazy with it. That's why I'm running out, because I did get crazy with it, even though, like I said before, I knew it was pigmented. I still squeezed too much out. So I wish she would have made it with a different applicator. I think if it was kind of like a doe foot applicator or like that brush tip, like what LA Girl Pro Conceal has, I feel like I could have better control over the product and not squeeze out too much. Okay, and then we're going to go in with her powder, her Evolution powder, and we're going to set our face. Now, really quick, I just discovered this brush that I have with my brushes. This is Morphe Y11. So it's just like the other brush I said that I like to use, but it's pretty much same shape, that domed, pointed dome shape. Sorry, guys. But this is definitely fluffier. This is more dense. So this is great to pack on the powder to use for baking. And this one, if you just want a light application of powder, this will definitely give you that. So just want to let you guys know the difference between the brushes. And I'm just going to use my fluffier big brush to kind of set the rest of the face. Alright guys, so I'm actually going to contour today, but I can't find my little contour kit that I normally use, so we're just going to wing it. And I'm going to use the Nubian Palette, and I'm going to use this brown shade right here. We're going to see how that all works out. So I typically use only powder. If I do contour, I don't use a cream. But you definitely can use a cream Use that to really carve out the shape that you like on your face, and then make sure you set it with a powder. Whether it's a colored powder or a translucent powder, always set your creams and your liquids. That way they won't move, they're locked into place, and you'll have that beautiful, flawless airbrush look. So as I said in the previous video, when you contour, make sure you're using the upward blending motion instead of downward. You don't want to pack that dark color down there. The whole point is to add shape to the face and to bring out your cheekbones and to add color. So the color should be here, you know, in these areas around your hairline, and not down here packed in that lower half. I mean, unless you're doing a look where you're trying to look like a, you're transforming to create a beard, then yes, definitely pack on the darker shade down there. But this seems to be a good shade, so we're just going to stick with this. Now, even though I did say you want to buff upward and blend upward, you can bring it down the jawline and create that kind of C. But you definitely don't bring it in this area, because then you're going to defeat the whole purpose of your contour. So you can kind of do like that C if you want to add some shape to your jawline to kind of slim it out. If you've always wanted to contour and you're not exactly sure where to place your contour, because every contour is different for everybody, because all our faces are shaped differently. So the best way to do is to take your thumb and to find where your cheekbone is, and that's where you want to place your contour. I mean, you can do the fish method, but another great method is to just find out where your cheekbone is, and right in that area where it's getting sunk in underneath the cheekbone, that's where you want to apply your contour. For my brows, I'm going to go ahead and use the Brow Contour Pro from Benefit. I'm in the color Brown Black Light. I kind of want to try Brown Black just regular. I'm going to use the deeper shade. I'm going to use that to map out. Am I too far from you guys? I was like, why am I so far? I'm not doing I always do that. I'm so used to doing wig tutorials. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and map out the shape of my brow. Okay, so after I use my pencil, I like to just take my brow brush and then just blend that out. Okay, and I'm just going to use a little bit of eyeshadow to kind of set that and darken it up just a little bit. Okay, and I did set my brows with my translucent powder, and so now we're going to go in with the Afterglow palette, and I'm going to use this shade right here called Bloom. Wait, no, I'm changing it. I always change it. We're going to go in with Illuminate. And for my lashes, I'm going to use Makeup for Melanin Girls, and these are the Keke lashes, if you can see those. I am still in love with the packaging, the artwork on these. These are probably the only lashes that I keep in their original packaging, because I mean, that packaging is bomb. Okay, so we're going to go back into the Nubian palette, and we're going to use this shade here, and this is going to be for our highlight. And today I'm going to go ahead and use the Queen Elements No Filter. It's rubbed off, but it says no filter on there. And I'm going to use that for my highlight today. Okay, and then for our lips, I'm going to use Ruby Kisses. I think this is Red Wine. And then the Lip Bar and First Lady. So we're going to use these two products right here. Oops. Okay, squad, and here's my completed look. So this is just an everyday look that you can do. You don't have to use eyeshadow, just the whole no makeup look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm trying to give you guys some simple everyday looks besides doing the cut crease and glitter and things like that. So hopefully you enjoyed this. Okay, squad, so I know I said I was going to record an update on the Danessa Myricks from that day, because as you can see, I'm in totally different hair, totally different makeup, totally different outfit, shirt. So I did record a second one, but I didn't realize the video was out of focus, and I want to upload it, and but it's so out of focus, guys. And I know sometimes if you're watching a video, if you focus on like what's wrong with it, you can't really get the information from the video. So I'm just gonna go ahead and ditch that one and use this one. So I hope you guys are okay with that. I am not wearing the Danessa Myricks today. So this is me wearing the Superstay and the Sacha Buttercup Light powder. Sorry guys, I think about it. I just did my makeup. Anyway, so my final thoughts on Danessa Myricks. So let's start with her Evolution powder, which is the setting powder. It's very finely milled. I feel like I'm going to compare it to the Sacha Buttercup Light. So I feel like it's less dense, like it's more airy and light, even though it's both are powders. I feel like Danessa Myricks Evolution powder is lighter and less dense than the Sacha Buttercup, just to give you an idea of the texture and the way that the product works. The Evolution powder, in my opinion, I don't feel like it's great for oily skin, because the Danessa Myricks, a lot of the stuff she releases, like a lot of her additional products she sells, really are geared towards creating that dewy finish on the face. So it adds that natural glow back to the face after putting on foundation and powder and stuff like that. You can create glossy looks. So she's all about that. So I feel like that's why her powder is not heavily mattifying, because she wants that your natural glow to come through, and then she has additional products to kind of help with that. So yeah, I did have creasing. I used, what did I use? I used the LA Girl Pro Conceal, and I also used the crayon case with the powder, just to see, you know, if it's the powder or if it's the powder with certain products and what may have you. And both of them creased. So regardless if I use the LA Girl or the crayon case, I did get creasage. Now, would that change with a different concealer product? Possibly. But with the concealer products I have, it caused creasing. So yeah, I do like the powder. I just don't feel like it's for oily skin. Now, as far as the Vision Cream Foundation, I did try to mix it with the Superstay with the tan to try to put more yellow in it to cancel out the beigeness, but it still is just too light for me. So I would have to go with the 6, and then if the 6 is too dark, then mix in a little of the 5. So the coverage is amazing. The coverage is bomb. Like, if you have medium to light acne scarring, it's going to cover up. Anything heavier with deeper pigmentation, as far as acne scarring or just your natural skin, you will need to color correct. You know, so you will need to get either red, orange, or peach, depending on your skin tone. Put that on, then put the foundation on, and then that way it will cover everything. It will cancel out the color of the pigmentation on your face, so that way the foundation is true to color, and then you'll have a flawless base. And that's with any foundation. If you have certain scarring on your face and you don't want to use up all of your foundation, the way to cut that down and to get you that flawless face and full coverage, use a color corrector. And then also, green cancels out redness. If you have any redness on your face, like I get redness around my nose, then you want to go ahead and use green color corrector before your foundation. And then if you still need to conceal, or if you want to use your concealer to highlight, then you can do that. So like I said, great coverage. Overall performance, I actually prefer my Maybelline Superstay, and that's really weird. You know, you would think with higher ends that you would tend to like them better, and there are probably some higher end products that are better. Just as far as this one, I like the Superstay. I like the way it looked on my face. I like the way I looked after working all day. It doesn't feel heavy, which is really good. It doesn't feel heavy. It's just that when you put it on, it has some pigmentation in it, okay? It is going to cover. So just be very careful. Start with light layer and build up. Before I forget, one more thing with the Evolution powder, you don't get a lot. So I believe you get 11 grams. And with the Sasha Buttercup and a lot of the other powders you can buy out on the market, you get at least 38 grams. So, and they're around the same price point. Danessa Myricks might be like $2 or $3 more. So I'm just like, okay, I'm paying a little bit more and getting a lot less on the quantity. So, you know, that's up to you to make that decision on which way you're leaning towards. And like I said, you don't get a lot of foundation, but there's heavy pigment. It's heavily pigmented, so you don't need a lot to get the coverage. So I decided to just kind of keep that foundation for special occasions, like if I'm going out or to an event, something like that. Or if you're a makeup artist, definitely add her makeup to your kit, because you know those are special events like proms and brides and stuff like that. I did like sometimes when I drink my water, I spill some out. So I did do that, and I didn't have any issues with the makeup running. So Danessa Myricks will be great for special occasions. So yeah, I think I covered everything. If you have a question that I did not cover, definitely please let me know in the comments down below, and I will get back to you. But overall, it's a good foundation. Awesome coverage. Powder's okay. I just don't feel like it's the best, like I said, for oily skin. But it could just be my oily skin. You know, I'm just giving you my opinion, and you can take it and do what you want with it. And if you do try her out, let me know. I am interested to know how she works well, because a lot of people that try her love the foundation. So not sure about the powder, but for definite they love that foundation, because the pigmentation, the coverage, on point. Don't forget to subscribe. You can hit subscribe while you're watching this video. Hello, hit subscribe and hit the button to get notifications on when a new video is headed your way. All right guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Keep your head high. We got things to do this year. Don't compare yourself to other people. You know, if they've already reached their goals, if they're on the road to success, congratulate them. Throwing hate or being negative or envious is not going to get you to where you want to be. It doesn't change anything for you. So adopting that negative outlook, what is it doing? Has it changed your life? Has it helped your life? No, it hasn't. So refocus yourself. Congratulate people who are successful or have reached their goals, and you will reach yours. Okay, we all reach ours in a certain amount of time. We're not going to reach them all at the same time. We're not going to reach them all in the same way, and we're not meant to. We're different people. We're all individuals. So yeah, remember that. All right guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.